Game 2 of 162 tonight in Houston for the New York Mets as they are back taking on the Astros. And this time it's on Apple TV Plus. Ugh, not the greatest, but we will watch it all together and we will hope for the first Mets win of the season. It's Tyler McGill versus Hunter Brown. And this is Mets Daily, what you're watching. Subscribe to Mets Daily. Share Mets Daily with all your Mets fan, family, friends. Let them know about Mets Daily. Please subscribe. Smash that thumbs up below on YouTube. It really helps the channel. And the comments do help our channel as well. So all feedback is appreciated. If you were wondering where yesterday's show was, well, we did two of them. We did a live pregame show. We did a live postgame show. Back to normal today. If it is a close game or the Mets win, we might do a live postgame show. So stay tuned for that. But, you know, if you're wondering what happened to yesterday's show, well, we did two, but they both were live. So maybe they didn't fall on the right playlist for you, but we had two shows so you could catch up on those live shows. I'm Jake Brown, at Jake Brown Radio on all social media platforms. Again, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Appreciate the support. Well, the Mets looking to pick up their first win of the season, and you know, I'm in good spirits. Listen, they fought hard yesterday. They came back in the ninth inning, and it came down to Juan Soto in the end, which we pretty much knew would probably end up being the case. And you know, for all the haters and the Yankee fans, I get it. It's all in good fun. It's good banter. But let's get serious about this situation. Juan Soto was with the New York Yankees for 1 year. He owed that franchise nothing. For Yankee fans to still be watching him in every game and his at-bats and the fact that he struck out to end the game and, you know, we're 1-0. I think the rivalry is great. It's great for sports. It adds to the rivalry. But it's like, can you guys get over this? Juan Soto was there for a year. He did not care about the Yankee pinstripe and Yankee tradition. He gave no FUCKS's about it. So for that to be something you're even keeping an eye on blows my mind. If someone left the Mets after being there a year, I would not bat an eye, even if they got the biggest contract in sports. Yes, he took the Yankees to the World Series. That didn't mean he owed an allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the Yankees of the United States of America. No, he doesn't. Nobody does. And for them to be watching the Mets, you know, the Mets get called little brothers, the little brother of New York by Yankee fans all the time. Yankee fans are out here acting like little brothers, but then they want to say, you can't have fun. We can't have fun with this. It's not really fun. It's just loser mentality. And you could say all you want about Mets fans pumping their chest and thinking they're going to win it all. God forbid we have confidence in a team. We've been punched in the face for 39 years waiting for a World Series. You guys haven't even had to wait 20, and some of you are crying. Imagine waiting almost 40 before I've even been alive. So for us to get excited, yeah, we're pumping our chest because we're fired up about a team with a great owner that's spending money, a smart GM, a good manager, a manager that's not on the back page for all the wrong reasons, like some other managers in the past. One that got, fired within a couple months, a GM that got fired within a week. Another manager was sending pictures. Like, God forbid we have a structure in place and we're happy about our team. It's not really pumping our chest. It's excitement about a franchise that's been slapped across the face way too many times. So I'm sick and tired of getting called the little brother energy when Yankee fans are the ones acting like little brothers. And I'm not saying it's everyone, but I'm seeing a lot of this online and on Twitter, and it's time to grow up. Soto left. He left for more money. He left for a better opportunity. He left for a franchise that's taking care of his family. You can make fun of it all you want. The Mets are doing it first class. So enough of watching. I know it's opening day, but if this becomes a thing every night, worry about your own team. You're without two starting pitchers. Your DH might be cooked for the year. The Yankees have all sorts of issues. Yes, they're 1-0. They won yesterday. Congratulations. But, worry about your own franchise, not about a player that left after 1 year. And I know I sound sour grapes and get off my lawn, but, can you watch your own team and stop gatekeeping? Watching Juan Soto's every at-bat. The guy got on base 3 out of 5 times on opening day. Big whoop. He struck out to end the game on a nasty slider. Should he have swung at it? Of course not. But are you in that batter's box? That pitch started on the corner and then just went off the rails. So Juan Soto still got base on three times, and I'm telling you this, Juan Soto will hit a home run tonight for the New York Mets, and the Mets are beating the Astros tonight. How do you like them apples? Book it. Soto homer, Mets victory tonight in Houston. But when Juan Soto does homer or he does make a catch, it's going to be, but he struck out in the third inning. What happened to that at bat? Stop nitpicking. I get it. You're going to get nitpicked when you sign a $765 million contract. But we're one game into the season. This can't happen every night. And I hope it doesn't. So maybe I'm overreacting because they're doing it for a day. But I guarantee in a week, Soto's going to misplay a ball in right field. And the highlight reels will be insane. You paid $765 million for a designated hitter. So dumb. Massive overpay. I'm already seeing people realistically saying massive overpay after one day. You got Boomer Esiason putting hot takes out on the fan. Like, let's slow your roll. Enjoy the baseball. And the Mets are in Houston tonight. And here's the lineup. On the right side, it'll be Lindor, Soto, Alonso once again. And now you'll see the flip-flop. It is Hunter Brown, a righty on the mound. So Nimmo fourth, Vientos fifth. Winker will be sixth, again, against a righty as DH. Another intriguing, this was the surprise once again, Taylor getting another start. I don't know. Like, I know it's only 2 games. Again, not an overreaction. But why is Siri not playing? Like, something feels strange about this. Maybe it's, again, Taylor maybe being able to cover more ground. I don't know if he really does. Siri's like a Gold Glove caliber center fielder. I don't get the Mets not wanting a little bit of pop in Siri. Taylor doesn't do a lot for me, to be honest, to be playing back-to-back days. And I think as a Met fan, you're like itching to see Siri in a game. That counts. And you're 2 games in, you haven't seen him once. So a little bizarre, especially with the fact that, you don't have Acuna in the lineup. It'll be Beatty eighth. So you would think you'd want Siri on to have a little speed in that 7th spot. Now you have no speed really from 7 through 9. Taylor can steal a bag, but he's not known for that. Beatty doesn't steal bags. Torrens doesn't steal bags. So to me, I thought you'd have Siri in there for the speed element. So again, we're not going to nitpick lineups on day 2, but if there was something to nitpick, that would be what I would nitpick. Yesterday, my nitpick of the game was pinch hitting Luis Torrens too early. It led to Sanger being up with the bases loaded and nobody out in a spot where, if you had Siri or you had, someone else up in that spot, even if you had Torrens still up in that spot, you'd have a lot more confidence than the guys in his first major league at bat against one of the best closers in the game. So that was my nitpick yesterday. Today, it's I don't really get Siri not playing. And then Beatty will play against righty. So listen, Brett Beatty's tore it up in the spring. He had incredible stats all spring. Now it's time to see what he's got in a game that counts, and I'm excited to see it. And I hope, he proves the haters, proves maybe naysayers like me wrong, because I'm a Mets fan and I'm rooting for him to do well. So would love a Brett Beatty homer tonight. Would love a Brett Beatty big RBI double late in the game. So we'll see. And then Luis Torrens batting 9th. Again, Sanger will play once, maybe twice a week, but night game after a day game, it's definitely Torrens again in that 9 hole. And it's Tyler McGill. Tyler McGill against Hunter Brown. Brown is a really good pitcher. Brown, some of the Mets experience against him. Lindor has a homer in his career against Brown. Juan Soto is 2 for 5 in his career against Brown. Jesse Winker is 1 for 2. Lindor, like I said, the homer, 1 for 3. Marte, 1 for 3, but he's not playing. Alonso is 0 for 3 in his career. Nimmo is 0 for 3. And Siri, who's not in the lineup, is 0 for 4 against Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown is a fireballer, really good pitcher. No relation to me. I don't have any Hunters in my family. It's a very Southern name, but he is from Detroit, Michigan. But this is a guy that struck at 179 batters in 170 innings last year at a 3.49 ERA. So he's a guy who could strike out 10, but he's not unhittable. And Tyler McGill, big start for him. A chance to really prove himself early. And I'm very excited to see Tyler McGill because in a couple of weeks he will be out of this rotation most likely when Sean Manaea is back. So this is a big statement for Tyler McGill going up against an Astros team that is pretty solid. The Astros going with Altuve, Paradas, Alvarez, Christian Walker, Yainer Diaz, Jeremy Pena, Cam Smith, Rogers, and Myers. So same exact lineup for the Astros as yesterday. Very right-hand heavy. Only one left-hand hitter. That's Yordan Alvarez. The Mets wanted to make sure they get their 3 right-hand starters, the exception of Senga, to pitch in this series because of that, because they're righty heavy. So, their experience against Tyler McGill, most guys don't have many at-bats against him. Altuve is 0 for 3. Alvarez is 1 for 2. Dubon is 2 for 4. Myers 1 for 2 with a homer. Parada's 0 for 2. Pena 1 for 3. Christian Walker 1 for 3 with a homer. So both Myers and Walker with a homer against Tyler McGill. Game 2, Apple TV. Former Mets radio voice Wayne Randazzo will be on the call, but you might have to subscribe to Apple TV or find one of those streams online. Hopefully Apple TV Plus doesn't have a mishap like MLB app did yesterday. If it's a big win, close game in the 9th inning, we'll go live. But for now, that's it for today. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy baseball season. Smash that thumbs up. Comment below. What do you think about the Juan Soto critiques by Yankee fans going on? What do you think of this lineup? Are you a little worried early in the season? I don't know why. You would be one game, but what do you think? We'll find out if Siri plays. Hopefully we see Siri tomorrow. We don't have any reasoning why he's not in the lineup. I don't think he's hurt, but it makes you wonder why Taylor back-to-back days. So maybe we'll eat our words and Tyrone Taylor ends up homering off Hunter Brown today. Enjoy the game, everyone. Let's go Mets. This is Mets Daily. I'm Jake Brown, at Jake Brown Radio on all social media. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you either later tonight or some point this weekend. Later.